One of the keys to selling crossbows is having a good, healthy population of animals for hunters to go out and hunt and shoot and harvest.
All the folks that are a part of the use and the generation of excise tax dollars, getting them together to see how the system works, how the excise tax dollars are generated, and have them talk about how those taxes are then used and spent. It really helps tell the story and keep everybody on the same page when it comes to sustaining this model now and into the future.
I have a great sense of satisfaction for the excise tax program and this fundamental funding that the United States has. I've had the benefit of being able to work with industry so I can see how industry benefits from that, but I also in my career worked with a state agency, so I had the opportunity to actually spend those dollars. So I can see basically soup to nuts the benefit of the excise tax dollars and what it does for conservation and what it does for conservation users.
I get a huge satisfaction working in this program. I get to see the projects on the ground. I get to see the research. I get to go out and see the elk restoration projects and the bear restoration projects.
10 Point Crossbows has been the leading crossbow manufacturer since the mid-90s. We make great crossbows here in the United States. It's a family-owned business. I think that's really important to show who we are and the fact that we really care about our employees and take care of the people that take care of us.
10 Point along the way has grown tremendously, and starting out as a small, mom-pop family company to now having over 100 employees.
We feel comfortable and confident that the excise tax dollars are helping keep healthy deer herds out there across the United States.
Without the federal excise taxes, we would be very limited in what we're able to provide for our constituents. They match those dollars and help us continue to create better resources for the user groups. These are services that we provide as a state agency to shooting ranges, archery ranges that we create and build throughout the state. Maintenance of those areas is very critical to making sure that we have good habitat.
These funds benefit the public in many ways. We take this money and then combine that with our funds that we receive from hunting and fishing dollars and license. What that allows us to do is to fund things like wildlife research, to better understand how wildlife populations are adapting to an ever-changing environment. It gives us an opportunity to have healthy wildlife populations and experience a little bit of being outdoors and maybe a little bit of the wild side of Ohio, where they get to really connect with nature.